Hey guys, Nicole here. Today I am going thrifting in Southern Illinois. I'm going to a couple shops I've never been to before, and then two that I've been maybe 3 or 4 times probably, but it's been probably since before COVID since I've gone to any of these places. And I'm trying to get ready for baby to come in April. I'm due with another baby, and my antique booth needs some back stock of inventory so I can get through this new baby phase. And also, it's just been hard to get antiques lately, so I'm gonna try to go to these shops. Normally, if I go outside of town, more into the country of Illinois, I can get things for a pretty good deal, even at antique stores. Sometimes they're already marked up too high, so I can't make a profit. So it's really kind of hit or miss every time, but I'm hoping I can find some good things today that I can flip or DIY into some decor that I can sell in my own antique booth here in town. So let's go. The first place I'm going to is called Chirping Frog, and it's about 20 minutes from my house. Okay, I didn't buy anything at Chirping Frog. I really enjoy walking through there though. It's one of my favorite stores to shop, and I don't get over here often enough. So I still had a good time, but I didn't buy anything. My biggest problem here is that they're charging pretty close to what I would be able to charge in my shop. It's not too far away from my town where the prices have gone down enough, and the true antiques here, like, they know they're true antiques and they're priced accordingly, where sometimes you can get away with people selling antiques and they don't really know the value, so you can get them for a good deal. But the antiquers here are really good at what they're doing, and they know the value of the stuff they're selling. So really fun store to walk through. I love seeing what they have. Just not a good place for me as a picker to buy something that I could resell for a profit. So I'm gonna move on, get a little further away from the city yet again, about 20 more minutes actually, and I'm gonna go to next door is called Junction. It's in Bunker Hill, Illinois, and then the last two are in a town called Jerseyville. So I have quite a drive ahead of me. I have never even been to these places before. Maybe Jerseyville once, but I don't really know where it is, so I'm going to GPS this stuff. But let's move on and see if we can find anything else out there. Okay, so I just got out of that really cute shop called Vintage Station. Anything with vintage in the name is gonna draw my attention, and the owner was so sweet. She gave me a map actually to come back towards Staunton, which is where I was actually exiting Staunton and going towards Bunker Hill, like I said I was going to. And she sent me back to two shops. Now these sound more like thrift shops and not necessarily antique stores, which I'm cool with. I'm gonna go check them out. I probably won't film inside of these. Just because I'm trying to go kind of quick because I have a lot of mileage to cover today. But she gave me two places. The first one is called His Service Station, and then the other one was, I think, Feathers and Wings, and they're both in Staunton. And so I'm gonna go check those out real quick and then grab some lunch because I'm pregnant and starving. And then I'm gonna head on my way to Bunker Hill and then all the way to Jerseyville. So I still have quite a bit to do, but I'm excited that I got to meet her at Vintage Station. Her shop was really cute. She had more like a gift shop with some antiques mixed in. It smelled so good in there, and lots of like natural like body scrubs and stuff like that. So if you're in the area and you're looking for a shop like that that has some unique gifts and clothes too, I would definitely say you should stop by there. And then in the springtime she has some big shipping containers outside that have more like antiques, she said. So I might come back here in the spring, hopefully before baby comes, so I can check out the antiques that she has there. So I'm gonna follow this map now. As you can see, I mean, this area definitely has its fair share of antiques. It just takes a little bit of time to get everywhere, but that's really typical for Southern Illinois. You know, I don't blink an eye at having to drive 20, 30, 40 minutes to get anywhere because that's how I grew up. That's where things are in this area. So there's nothing close by. And as you can tell, the roads are very flat, so it's not like the most scenic drives ever, but you'll get to where you're going pretty quickly. Well, that's a bonus. Anyway, I'm gonna go check out these two thrift shops and then get back to you when I get to Bunker Hill and maybe show you that antique store there. Alright guys, I'm at Junction over in Bunker Hill. Let's go see what they got. Alright, I made it over to Jerseyville, so I'm parked right outside State Street, Antiques and Collectibles. I didn't get anything at Junction, even though it was definitely worth the stop. They had some furniture and stuff. Just nothing that I could like flip myself to resell. And I'm really looking more for like pieces that I can sell as decor, not necessarily furniture today. So I'm not just finding a lot of that right now. But it's okay. It's not a total bust yet. I'm not done. I have, I think, 2 more places to go here. I gotta find out where the other one is on this street. So I'm right now in downtown Jerseyville. Just a cute little small Illinois town, just like all the other ones I've been to today. And I'm gonna hop in here. This is State Street, and then hopefully find something here. And there's another place called Sherry's Treasures I think I'm gonna try to find also while I'm down here. So let's go check this place out and hope for maybe some better results than before. Even though I've enjoyed all my shopping so far, I haven't actually bought anything to resell, but that's okay. That's kind of how it goes. right, guys, I'm back home. I had the best time at that Jerseyville antique mall. So it's called Jerseyville State Street Antiques and Collectibles. It was awesome. It was like the kind of antique store I dream of finding. They had so many primitive items. Their furniture was amazing, and just like so many antique like bowls and crocks and wooden spoons and rolling pins, and just like in great condition. Some stuff I've never really even seen before. So I just had a really awesome time there. Everybody there was so nice and so helpful, and there's even a second story, and just everyone hopped up to help me carry down the things that I bought. So it was awesome. It was a great experience. If you're an antiquer in the area, even if you're not a picker, but you're someone who likes to purchase antiques or just go look at antiques, I highly recommend that antique store. It was so much fun. I didn't end up going to Sherry's Treasures because I spent a lot at the State Street antique store, but I wanted to show you guys what I bought and then let you go today. I'm exhausted. So I know that my days of like getting to go out for a whole day antiquing, they are numbered because it completely wore me out. So I am just really happy I got to go today. And I will definitely link everything below, all the places that I went to. Most of them I think have a Facebook page so that you guys can find them yourself too. But let me flip the camera around and show you what I bought. All right, so here are my purchases for the day. Not a huge load of stuff, but I did spend quite a bit of money, and so I definitely needed to wrap it up when I did. I wanted to spend under $200 today, and I accomplished that. I will go through and tell you guys what I spent. And I did not mean for everything to be so cohesive today, but apparently it was a dark antique wood kind of day for me. These are not even all from the same vendor, but they are all from that Jerseyville antique mall. So I'll start over here. These are, oh gosh, I'm gonna blank on what this is called when it has, oh, tell me antiquers, what's it called with leaded glass? Is that what it's called? Anyway, they're true leaded glass. I think that's right. And the only imperfection is this shatter right here. But since I normally always dress my antique windows up with a wreath, I think I'll be able to hide that crack for the most part. The other one's in great condition. I paid more for these, for this pair and for this pair of doors than I wanted to, but I still think that it wasn't a terrible price. And I know that I can easily double what I paid in the shop. So I'm really happy with them. So I ended up paying $58 for the pair. They were originally like $65 and they gave me 10% off. So I'm super happy with that. I recently sold a pair of glass doors that were a little smaller than this for $120 with the wreaths on them like I've done in other videos. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back and check those out, or go to my Facebook page and you can see the exact doors that I'm talking about. So basically I'll dress them up with a wreath. Sometimes I'll do a gingham ribbon, or most of the time I do, but I don't know that I'll do that on these. I'm not sure exactly what ribbon I'll use, but I imagine that I can sell these easily for another $120, maybe even a little bit more because they have all that detail work. So I was really happy to find those. Those were upstairs, so I had to have some workers help me get those down because they were really heavy and I did not trust myself on the stairs carrying those down. So that was one find I was super excited about. And these I had actually seen before those for the same price. So these, they were asking $65 for the pair. This spot's a little worn, but I'm cool with that. I might end up using that side. But the hardware is, you know, sometimes the best part. So I don't think that I'll use the back sides. I'll try to use these front sides. And so these will be a similar thing. I'll definitely add a wreath to the top. That's just such a big seller for me. And I'm thinking I might add some hooks in the bottoms of each door and kind of make them like an entryway piece. I've been doing that quite a bit and that's been working out for me too. So $58 for the pair, that's about $29 per door. And these are hard to find, these kind of truly antique cabinet doors. And the patina on them is awesome. Now, I'm not going to paint these for sure. I'm just going to let the wood, the history of the wood shine through. I will probably oil them because I can see like there's just some dust or dirt, maybe even a little bit of mold, but that's what I am used to finding. And check out these hinges. So really cool. Thought these were another good find. So like I said, 58 for that pair, 58 for that pair, 29 per door, and I can charge closer to like 65 per door, so 60, 65. And maybe even a little higher this time. I might try to go a little bit higher because they really are like amazing pieces. They are so hard to find. It's not like you're gonna go out there and find a bunch of these everywhere. They're really cool. This was the smallest thing I bought today. I'm trying to not get like a weird reflection for you in there. This is just a little mirror, but I thought the dark of the wood was really pretty. And I love that the mirror is, it almost looks more like mercury glass. It's not super reflective anymore. It's got a lot of age to it. And I'm gonna leave it exactly like it is. I might add a wreath to it, but I really just like the age of it. And I'm not even sure I'll sell this. I'm looking for another piece for my baby's nursery. And that might be like the perfect kind of thing to go in there. So I'll try it in there first, and if not, I will put a wreath on it and sell it. And that was only $12, so I felt like that was a great deal. I just love the color of the frame especially. And the last thing I got today is just another really cool cabinet door. This is probably the door from like a wardrobe, I would say. Or a pie cabinet, a hutch, I'm not sure. And I'm not even sure which side is the inside. I want to say this is the outside. So this was just another one that has awesome patina. I wish that this insert was in better shape because I could just paint the insert, but since it's kind of cracked, my plan for this is to get a piece of Luan or really thin plywood cut down to just fit right in this inner section. And I'll paint that piece of plywood a chalkboard paint and then turn this amazing big frame into a chalkboard. And I've sold a few pieces like that before, and I can triple my money on things that I turn into a chalkboard. And I only paid, they were asking $24 and I got 10% off, so about $22 for this. And I thought that was awesome because it's nice and big. And I think I can easily charge closer to $80 for a repurposed door like that, just by putting in a little bit of work into making it a chalkboard. It's gonna be so cool. Every time I turn one of these pieces into a chalkboard, I want to keep it so badly because they turn out so cool. Just the patina of the frame with the black inside, it looks so good. So I'm really excited for that project. And actually all these projects, they're gonna be pretty simple for me. They're something I'm used to doing and they're gonna turn out awesome. I'm not gonna do them in this video, but make sure you subscribe because I will do those in a future video coming up pretty soon. All right, guys, that is it for my antique picking adventures for the day. I hope you enjoyed this video and you liked shopping with me. Please like and subscribe if you're new to my channel, especially if you want to see how these pieces turn out. And then next Saturday when I work up at my antique shop where I have a booth, I'm going to be doing another antique store tour. I might do the whole store, or I might just do my antique booth. That is to be decided. It kind of depends how busy the store is while I'm working. I really enjoyed taking you guys along with me as I shop today. I hope to do a few more of these videos before the baby comes because I really need to build up my inventory for my antique booth before baby is here, because that's just never an easy time for me to get anything done besides taking care of the baby, which is what I'm excited to be doing. So make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see those upcoming videos. I would really appreciate that. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.